we're going to be making a starter, main course and dessert with the help from David Rice from Cooks Academy. Well, I'm now here with Vanessa Greenwood, the founder of Cooks Academy. Thank you so much for having us here. How are you feeling?
Great, it's been a fantastic year for us. We opened our doors last January and it's just really taken off. We're absolutely delighted with the customers who are coming back again and again because they really enjoy just being in this space here.
And tell us the range of classes that you have available for people.
Oh wow, we've about 50 different types of classes on offer in our brochure. Anything from the amateur cook who wants to learn to make, scones, they come to our home baking class, or else we cater for the professional cook as well, who wants to maybe go into the food business, have a career as a chef, and they experience our certificate course, which is a 1-month course, and that's catered for the professional cooks. And then we have a lot of corporate customers who want to just bring their teams out, do some team building and have a good fun event. We supply ingredients, recipes and the aprons for them as well, and they feel like professional cooks in the kitchen, and it's just very, very good fun, and they learn something, which is the main thing we want to do, is teach people to cook.
If anyone is looking for any information about the Cooks Academy, it'll all be up at the end of the show. Right, so I'm now here in Cooks Academy with David Rice, one of the head tutors here. And I believe, well, you've obviously had a great career already. You were in Chapter 1 for a year. Yeah, tell us a bit about that experience.
Yeah, I moved up from Limerick and I spent a year in Chapter 1, and I just wanted to get it on my CV because it's such a well-known restaurant. Yeah. And then I decided to go back to teaching. I used to teach years ago, so I decided to come back. So I'm here about 2 months now. I'm loving it, yeah.
And do you have a particular style of cooking that you like more? So the more
Italian food would be my favourite because it's so simple and extremely tasty. And classical Irish cooking as well, I'm a big fan of.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Irish cooking.
Because I find there's not enough places here that have kind of the traditional Irish dishes.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even know where to begin to describe traditional Irish dishes.
Yeah, well, a lot of restaurants now are really focusing on Irish produce, and they are applying Italian and French techniques, but they're just really focusing on getting good Irish meat, Irish fish. So there is a bit of a revival coming along. So it's going well, yeah.
Today is the starter. We'll be making sweet potato tortellini with a basil pesto, some sun-dried tomatoes, and garnished with some Parma ham.
Ingredients-wise for our pasta, right, you all need is pasta flour, fresh eggs, a little bit of olive oil, and we have a pinch of salt in with our flour. 200 grams of flour to 2 eggs. We're just going to sieve the flour, so away you go. I'm sure you know how to use a sieve. So we sieve the flour so get any lumps out of the flour. Touch of olive oil in with our eggs. So give them a good whisk up. Start banging it into the centre like this.
Okay. How can you get this wrong?
Can't really. Just start working the whole lot. You've done all the hard work, yeah. I don't know how lucky I am. So again, if you are quite lazy, like some people, you can do it in the food processor. It makes life easier, okay?
It's not as fun though.
It's not as fun, no.
Right.
So work it together till it comes into a ball. Great job, well done.
Thank you, thank you. It just took a bit of effort, but
So this has to chill in the fridge for about 20 minutes before we can start rolling it.
Okay.
So while that's chilling, we'll make our basil pesto. You've got some basil leaves, some Parmesan cheese, clove of garlic goes in there, some pine nuts in this pan. If you want, you can just put them straight in, but I'm going to toast them off. Just gives a nicer flavour. Stick that in there, right?
Oh gosh.
Turn it on. And then we just add oil just to loosen up the mix. That's it, finished there.
Lovely.
All right. So this is just a slice of Parma ham.
Okay.
It's not really that fatty actually, Parma ham. So what we're going to do is we're going to just put it into a dry pan to release some of the fat, healthy option, and then also just going to crisp it up. Okay. So basically we just have a dry pan on like that, on a medium heat, and you'll see it get crispy by itself. So after about 1.5 minutes on either side, just take it out of the pan and we're just going to sit it on some tissue paper.
Cool.
That'll crisp up as it cools down. We'll start rolling out the pasta now. So what we need to do is we need to work the pasta through the machine first for a couple of times, just to build up the gluten in the flour, which makes it really stretchy.
Right.
So when we fold it, we take one end and the other end like that.
Yep.
Okay, fold it into the center. All right, and then we're going to fold this in like that and like that.
Okay.
So we should have roughly the same thickness. Okay, away you go. Well done. All right, so next thing I want you to do is cut out circles. So you're just going to press down and twist, okay?
Okay.
Off you go. So what I have here is a filling. It's just sweet potatoes that are roasted in the oven, baked in the oven. You scoop out the cooked potato in the centre, blitz it up with a bit of basil and some Parmesan cheese. Literally dip your finger, give it a shake.
Okay.
You bring the two ends together and you pinch it at the top. Start at one side and just push it all together, pushing the air out, but make sure you keep the mix in. Overlap them, pinch it. Over to Ruth.
Fold it over and pinch it at the top. Work it out, but not the mixture.
Spot on, excellent.
Yes.
Overlap them, pinch them together. Wow, spot on.
I didn't realise pasta was that easy.
Right, so we have our tortellinis already. I've just cut up the bacon into little strips, just looks prettier.
Cool.
Have our pesto, and then we've got a few slow roast tomatoes, which we're going to serve as well with. So we're going to cook your pasta. When you're cooking pasta, make sure you've got loads of boiling salted water. Drop in 6 of them there. Your filling's already cooked.
Oh, okay, so it's literally just
You're just cooking the pasta, so about 2 minutes does it. Pesto just along the centre like that. We'll put 5 of them on like that. 4 is loads. All right, so if you want to just sit a few tomatoes on the plate, piece of bacon on top of each tortellini. Just put a little bit of this on top. Sweet potato tortellini with pesto, Parma ham, slow roast tomatoes.
Amazing.
Well done.
Thanks.
Happy with that?
Delighted, absolutely delighted.
Good job, well done. Looks impressive.